Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mama Sandy. I'm having another phone issue, so I can't really I can't film for my blog. My phone's running low on memory, so I gotta delete more videos. So I made a list. I know there's nobody here right now, but you can go back later. I have a little bit of topic here, although there's not a lot of people are on my live stream. I'm just gonna start saying, how are you all doing? How are you? One person in there. And thank you for being here. So I made topics for this live stream, and I'm not gonna make it long because I got plans to do after this. Um, we're gonna talk about Valentine's Day. To be honest, I don't know anything about Valentine's Day. When I was a kid, they only tell us Valentine's Day is a heart's day, and that nobody even explained to me what that was when I was in elementary school, and nobody explained it to me until high school, because that's the kind of topic I tried to avoid when I was young. And also, I'm soon and about to search and research about Valentine's Day and the origin of this thing called Valentine's Day. And to me, it's just a scam. I think it's more like a I think it's more like a what is the word, collaboration between candy maker, collaboration between holiday card, like greeting cards for them to sell gifts and jewelries, like, just this is just my opinion. I know a lot of you guys is gonna hate me for this, but to me it's like, I'm not bitter or anything. Somebody gave me gifts, somebody gave me chocolate back in the day, even as a, not non-traditional Valentine's Day um, season or day, whatever you call that. But to me, Valentine's Day is more like a scam. You know why? I mean, if you can give your loved one a gift, like, shall we say, it will give you they can give you flowers, they can give you chocolate or candy or jewelry on your non-traditional Valentine's Day. But why does it have to be on February 14th? Where I felt like everybody is being pressured to buy candies, buy chocolates, buy cards, for that one day alone. So is that mean, would that mean like only today that your loved one will receive some sort of gift? Like, only today, only to this day, and only to this day you can get like the romance you ever wanted. I mean, why can't it be like an everyday thing, like, be in love, quote unquote in love, or be respectful to your spouse, to your girlfriends, instead of making it like a traditional thing for men to be pressured to buy flowers for women, and women to be pretty and cute, to be nice to their husbands or their boyfriends. Can't we just do that like an everyday thing? I know we're not perfect. I know we're not like, we don't have maids to do the laundry or to do the houseworks, to watch the kids and all that. But yeah, why can't we have those instead? And to me, it's just like, it's a it's a pressure for everybody. Like, you say, oh, what are you getting for Valentine's Day? Oh, what are you giving her for Valentine's Day? And then at the end of the day, what's that gonna be? Do you still gonna have like the energy that you're supposed to, like some people, you know what I mean? We're not even gonna get there. So today is a sunny day here in Honolulu, and a lot of people, I'm pretty sure, they're buying gifts and preparing for Valentine's Day. They're gonna have some sort of dinner. So I ain't doing that. I'm gonna go watch Netflix today after this live stream and maybe take a nap. So I hope you guys are doing okay. And yeah, chocolate would be nice. Chocolate should be, I think it's pretty reasonable, because chocolate, there's a lot of good chocolate. You can go to a drugstore, you can go to maybe a gourmet place to buy chocolate. Godiva is one brand. I'm not trying to push the brand, but then I think it's one of the best chocolate, gourmet chocolate out there. It's just unfortunate that they don't have that much stores all over Oahu anymore. I'm not sure if they still have them in Maui, or I'm not even sure if they have them in the mainland. Yeah, they're like always the best brand to me. And store brand, like if you go to like Walmart, Walgreens, it doesn't cut anymore. It's like a common candy, and I'm not even sure if it's like 100% chocolate. I'm not even sure if it's like um I'm not even sure if it's like a good type of chocolate. So I see people coming in and out. Hello to you. Thank you for being here. Um, and also for cards, I don't know. I don't really know if how was the holiday cards or the gift. You know, like the Hallmark cards or any type of Valentine's Day card. I remember when I was in high school. Um, I never really I never really appreciate Valentine's Day because when I was in high school, I always hide. I never really received those. Maybe on Christmas days I had. I don't know. I'm one of those kids who's not into boys back in the day. I'm not saying I'm into girls, but I am I'm just invisible. Back in the day, I was invisible in high school, and to tell you honestly, I have no regrets, and I know it may sound pathetic, but I'm not really. I never had that boyfriend story in high school. Probably because I have my goals. I wanted to finish school, high school, get a better grade, and not get pregnant. Because what really ingrained to me when I was a kid is just like when you were in high school and you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, you know, then you started having that the you know uh, if you cross the line, you're gonna end up pregnant. And but still, when I remember it to this day, in my generation, in my school, my schoolmates probably only have like a couple instances or a couple of times that girls got pregnant within a school year, and that's pretty much an unfortunate story. But that's what I'm dreaded. I'm so scared about that when I was a kid. Yeah. So what are your Valentine's Day story? Um, I remember back in school, it's just like nobody. I don't understand why nobody explained it to us. Like generally, nobody explained to us what Valentine's Day means. It's more like, oh, you have a school project. You know, you're gonna make those cutouts for like a heart for Valentine's Day, and that's it. And then you have your secret admirer or secret, I don't know, some sort of cupid thing that you have to give the heart to the person that you like. And if you happen to be like me in high school, a little bit on a dorky side, um I'm not really that, you know, favorite among the boys back in high school and in elementary school. So I don't really recall receiving one, and let alone in college. Like, oh my god, I was so invisible, more invisible when I was in college. Like nobody even bothered to say, you know, I never gone out with anybody until I'm like already 24 years old. Yeah, so another thing too is if I was gonna get a gift for Valentine's Day, it's probably cash. Cash is always good. A gift card is always good, but I don't think chocolate or flowers will do for me, because flowers are always wilt. We don't know that. We know that chocolate will always melt, but cash is always there. So you know, you put that little card, cheap card, and then you put cash in it. I'm pretty sure your loved one will love you to death. I mean, you know, it's one of the, I know it's kind of cheesy, but it always works. Like you give somebody a gift card from Starbucks or a gift card, and I don't know in the Philippines and what kind of gift cards they have. Hello, how are you, Mengay? How are you doing? Thank you for being here. Happy Valentine's Day to you. So, what are you? Do you have any Valentine's plan today? I know it's. Are you in the Philippines right now? It's only December. No, February February 13 here in the US. And tomorrow is Valentine's Day because you guys are one day ahead of us. So I'm just talking about what are the people's favorite gifts for Valentine's Day. I'm pretty sure you have a plan today with your husband or your are you married? Um, I'm pretty sure a lot of people will go out tonight for Valentine's dinner, and some people have plans on where to go. But for me, it's just I just want to go stay home and watch Netflix. I have some movies lined up to watch. Yeah, and then yeah, because I have to go to work early again tomorrow. No plans, no budget. See, that's another thing too. If you're in the Philippines, you be in luck even though you don't have a budget. I think all you gotta do is go to Jollibee and go buy something from Jollibee or buy something cheap. Take your boyfriend, take your girlfriend out and eat in the park or whatever. Like, just go out and enjoy the day. Like you don't have to be too fancy. Although, if I was in the Philippines, I probably could use some of these. Yeah, ulams. I could probably here. I wish I could give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be enough, I guess, for Valentine's Day. But unfortunately, I can't spend it because I'm here in the U.S. So I mean, I would love to go in the Philippines and go out, and then like even kahit Jollibee na lang, I'll be okay with that. And then maybe kape from 7-Eleven. I don't know. 7-Eleven, do they have coffee in iced coffee in 7-Eleven? I always like to go to 7-Eleven in the Philippines because they have the best siopaw. Siopaw, we call it siopaw in the Philippines. And to be honest, it's still the best because we have siopaw here also in Hawaii. I'm pretty sure they have it too in the mainland US, but they don't call it siopaw. They call it shoots, I forgot what it's called, but we call it manapua. But then their siopaw here, they don't have the sauce for the siopaw. What I like the best in the Philippines is the bola bola, and sometimes they have a kalimutan ko na. I'm not much of a fan of a Slurpee. My 12-year-old is actually a big fan of Slurpee. He likes the Coke or Pepsi. Is it Coke or Pepsi? But I like to have. Uh, I like what do I like to drink in 7-Eleven? I'm pretty sure when I was in 7-Eleven in the Philippines, I always like to have anything na hindi ko nakikita here in the US, whether if it's in the mainland or here in Hawaii. Masarap yung pagkain. Like but now trending si milk tea. Milk tea's been around for so long. It's just like an iced tea, I believe, with a lot of iced tea. It's just like a tea with milk in it, and I'm not really. It's been going on na tagal na kasi siya yung milk tea mismo. But here they have boba tea. They have a lot of more on iced coffee kasi syempre sobrang tamis din, so cannot really have a lot of those. And then what else do they have in 7-Eleven that I like? uh my son loves they have this egg with a chocolate, and then you open it, and then oh my god, nakakabili siya nun, nakakailan din siya nun dati. Every time we go in the Philippines, he likes to buy that. And then Kinder Joy, yes, Kinder Joy. We used to go to 7-Eleven a lot back when nung nagbabakasyon ako sa Pilipinas, and those are the good memories because every time that we have to go 7-Eleven, papasok kami, tapos lalabas kami, dami niya nang nabili kasi there are times that the 7-Eleven in the Philippines has so much stuff that are only available in the Philippines but they're not available in the US. And in Hawaii, 7-Eleven, it's really a convenience store because most of our stuff, we have sandwiches, we have drinks, merong mga hot dog, na prepared na, and then meron din silang kung ano-ano na meron sa atin sa Pinas, but the Philippine style is so different because your chicken is really good too. The fried chicken is really good, but there are times na parang ano siya. Say my daughter, every time she's by there in the 7-Eleven, mas ano kasi ang 7-Eleven, I think kung papipiliin ako, mas gugustuhin ko pumunta sa 7-Eleven than go to like a regular grocery store because everything is there too. Like, isahang puntahan mo na lang, tapos makita ka chichirya, right? Like, that's one of the best thing too in the Philippines because you guys have the best chichirya. Like, there's some chichirya in the Philippines, not only in the Philippines that you can find, but then they're available probably in Japan. They're available in pero ang the best that I eat in what you call this in a 7-Eleven in the Philippines is yung ano nyo, chicharon. Yeah, gardenia on coffee. Gardenia is a type of bread though. Gardenia is white bread. And I think I'm more into different kind of bread now as I get older. Whole wheat bread. But it's just, we consider it as a brown bread in the Philippines. Pero ang whole wheat bread kasi it's totally different because hindi siya yung kulay brown lang siya na parang meron siyang brown sugar. It's more like whole wheat bread. And then, pag brown kasi, I'm diabetic. So, it's mabilis kasi siya na tumaas yung blood sugar pag gardenia. And then, there's another brand in the Philippines that I forgot what it was. But then, kung papipiliin ako between gardenia and brown bread, I probably... Sige, magluto ka muna, Beth. Thank you so much for being here. I'm just gonna keep talking until later. So, may ano ka rin? Are you vlogging too? Hindi ko alam kung nagbo-vlog ka kasi parang hindi pa kita napuntahan or something. But I'll go to your channel if you are actually vlogging. So, yeah. I don't know, in the Philippines, also some people, they like to go out, syempre, for their special night, they wanna go, support. Ay, galing mo naman, supporter. Ibang klase ka rin, ah. Like every time when I go to some people's vlog, some people's live streaming, they like to ask for, hey, Biker Bob, happy Valentine's Day to you, bud. How are you doing? How is the weather treating you? So, any special person tonight that you're gamer and support? Gamer. Okay, so I have friends who are gamer, but unfortunately, wala talaga akong alam sa games. Like, probably the only games that I would play is Candy Crush. That's it. And then my son is a gamer, but he's not really into super. He would upload things, but other than that, that's it. How is your Valentine's Day? Is it happening tonight, Biker Bob? What's going on? Nothing really going on with me. Was nice about freezing. Oh my god, it's freezing. Oh, unfortunately today it's hot. Like it's how do I convert it? Like right now probably we're like 85, 87 degrees here in Honolulu. For the past few days we've been like flooded. Not flooded, but we have like rain that you could not imagine. Like to the point that are we gonna have flash flood again? See, Biker Bob, he lives in... Are you Canada or are you mainland US? I can't remember where you at now. Are you in Arizona? I'm not really sure. Only lady in my life is my new puppy. Oh, Lucy. Did you post her on... did you post Lucy on your Instagram? I don't remember if I saw Lucy yet. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have my dogs with me. I'm not allowed to have dogs in my apartment. So I have nothing but plants. Canada still. I thought you moved to Arizona. Isn't it you're supposed to be moving to the US? Like Canada is always gonna be Canada. Have you heard about that unidentified... Is it unidentified flying object still? Like they said that they have like UFO that the US government shut down soon. Oh my god. I think if you're doing good in Canada, there's no point of going to US. US is kind of sucky right now. Like the economy is really bad. Everything's going down. Everything is really confusing. I really want to go back to the Philippines now. I have plans to go back in the Philippines, but I can't afford it yet. Like literally, I still have to work because my son is still young, so I cannot really just get out of the country as I pleased. Yes, I had to get to the US to shoot it down. Yeah, I had to get to the US. Oh, I think who's your prime minister? Trudeau, your young man, your young prime minister. He said that he agreed to um, have it shut down because I heard they saw it also in yeah, Trudeau. I cannot believe you said that, Trudeau. But I don't know if it's I don't really know what's going on now because they were saying that it's like a cover up to something. And to be honest, I really don't know what to believe anymore. Like last weekend, they had to shut down that balloon in North Carolina down the south, and it's like they had to wait until it got, it goes all the way to North Carolina, somewhere in almost like in Atlantic Ocean, right? I don't understand why they had to wait to shut it down, and then they said the reason for that, they claim, my current president said that they had to wait until it goes into the, like the ocean before shutting it down, but then they already saw a lot of stuff already. I think the Philippines might be a nice place to retire. Yeah, I actually, Philippines is one of my place that I wanted to retire because I that's my former motherland. But my only problem with that is, the accessibility of healthcare. Um, to be honest, Bob, I don't mind dying or anything like that. I just don't want to suffer. Like if I have to die, either could be two things. I'll die being choked on a really good chocolate, or I can't even say it now. But all I'm saying, what I'm afraid of, like for instance, we have an emergency. There's no such thing as 911 in the Philippines. Like, you gotta live in the city in order for you to get like a really good care, like probably closer to the hospitals. But I don't want to use that as an excuse, like just because I have to check the gun laws if I can move there. If in the Philippines, I don't think they have such thing as gun laws at all. Like, if you have the dollar, I don't think, if you have the money. Oh, look, I gotta show you something. This is Philippine money. This is, I think the equivalent of these is, this is our 20 US dollars, I believe. And then, so one of these is equals to one of this, 1 US dollars. I don't know what Canadian dollars is equivalent for that. But the bottom line is, it's good to retire there if you don't mind the heat. Like sometimes it gets really suffocating, that like during summertime. I don't know how hot it is in your area, like on summertime. But in the Philippines, it gets really hot there, like maybe 100 degrees Fahrenheit. But then at the same time, it's hard to breathe. So it's best to just stay indoors and crank up your AC. Electricity is cheap when you have US dollars, but unfortunately, you gotta have that X amount of dollars all the time in order for you to, maintain your good electricity service. And like for me, I would love to retire there if two things could happen. We have a really good. I want to live in a country where I get 100. Oh my God, 100. Bobby, you don't want to be in 110. Trust me, you don't want to be you don't want to be in that temperature. But the Philippines is really good. Now, the good things about the Philippines, things are really cheap still. Even if they said everything is expensive, I was there in September and I see the difference in price of the groceries. But in the countryside, they're still cheap. But then you can't really get like the US or Canada grade whole wheat, whole milk. I don't know if you drink milk. I still do. I use it in my cereal. And then the only thing that bothers me when I go to the Philippines is the emergency situation, like you need to go to the hospital. Like, not like here where you can call 911, EMS, ambulance, and then you get there. But then when you're in the Philippines, if you have no money, it's so hard to. My bottom line is I just don't want to die and suffer. Like, I would love to not do anything at my age right now. I prefer not to do anything. Like, I'll be so happy if I just not do anything. Like, to tell you honestly, I hate going to work every day now. Like, it's like one of those things where I open my eyes early in the morning, I'll say, you know what, I don't want to go to work today, because to be honest, Bob, I'm just so sick and tired of dealing with the bullshit anymore. Like, I don't want to deal with the bosses. I don't want to deal with the directors. I like goat's milk. I never go to. See, the thing is, I don't know. So you actually drink goat's milk? Literally, are you serious? Like fresh goat milk, like pasteurized one? Sorry for being so snooty, but I'm not. I love whole milk really in my cereal, and I sometimes I make it a coffee creamer for my coffee. I never get sick. Okay, I probably get sick like maybe once every 6 months, or like maybe a common cold. That's it. But then never really had to go to the hospital for, unless if I have pain like my arthritis on my right arm. I have that issue. But the only thing that I'm afraid of in the Philippines is like, I'm afraid that you go to the hospital and they charge you, like they will charge you an arm and a leg in hospital bill. And to be honest, I just don't want to be in that situation. That's the only thing that's preventing me from going to the Philippines to retire. Maybe I'll do like 6 months here and 6 months there, and then after that, I don't know. Like, yeah, local. Does it have like a taste? I don't wanna. I don't really want to say that. I don't want to drink it, but I just, do they have like an aftertaste? You know what I mean? Like, I never really eat goat cheese. Like me, I'm not being snooty or anything. I love cheddar cheese. I love brie cheese. I like all other cheese, but it has to be from a cow, not from goat or buffalo or anything like that. Sobrang hirap talaga magkasakit kasi skip na. Hindi kasi meng ganito yon. Kasi I don't mind. Ayoko talagang, I wanted to retire in the Philippines someday. I got like 10, 15 years probably of working still, but then I don't think I want to do that. But yun lang ang kinakatakutan ko. I just don't wanna be like, pag nagkasakit and then yung life savings mo, it goes straight to your health care. Yun ang nakakatakot. It tastes like milk. Okay, but I tried goat cheese like locally here in the US, but I felt like it has that funny taste. Like, it has like some sort of, I don't know, maybe I got the bad one, or maybe and not really a good not a good type. But then maybe I should take your word for it. Maybe I should try, because I love cheese. I like milk. But in the Philippines, you can't really have those. Like, they don't have like whole milk. I don't think they have like whole milk like what we have here, like a pasteurized one. I'm pretty sure there are some in other country. Living is really good, but then what else can you do in the countryside? Okay, you want to go to the countryside, you could have to cook your own food, you have to find your own firewood. Yes, just like probably you do. Just get a cow. And where do you think I'm gonna put the cow? I mean, like right now, I'd love to have a cow sleeping next to me. But no. I don't know, we'll see. I know a lot of my friends are actually saying, why are you experience ko yan, ma'am? Last year, nagkasang anak ko, after 3 days, my husband, all the savings na ubos ka, dami utang. Yeah, that's one thing. Para kasi sa amin, okay, sabihin na natin na money is not a problem. Pero yun ang kinakatakutan ko talaga, the quality of care. And then, parang sometimes it's really unreasonable na parang the system in the Philippines, it's really like maybe 10 years later kumpara mo dito sa US. Like, I'm not saying probably Canada has the best healthcare, because they have, what kind of healthcare do you have in Canada again? The only thing that I don't like dito sa US is everything is so expensive. Like a big chunk of our paycheck goes to health insurance, which is not like every day, not like every time you get sick. I like living in the country. Would be fun to learn to do another country. See, the thing is, it's, I grew up in the countryside too. I grew up in the provincia. We call it the provincia or province because it's countryside. You live like not a lot of high tech stuff. Um, you live where you do everything pretty much. You do your laundry, you do your laundry, you grow your vegetable, you grow your animals, grow your chickens, you butcher your own animals for food, and then you fish also. But that's not happening anymore lately because there's like too much overpopulation, especially all over the Philippines. But the good thing about the Philippines is just, especially if you want to live in the countryside, it's more like people there are still kind of adjusting to, I believe, in modern things. Like, not everybody has a washing machine, not everybody has a dishwashing machine, not everybody has a microwave. Like, a lot of people, heck, they don't even know what's a conventional oven is. But which is like, for me, I'm not even bothered by that. I don't mind terrible healthcare. They recommend suicide to poor people. Oh my god. They actually recommend people to commit suicide. Like, literally, is it open? Is it even, we call it here in the US, there's a law here in Hawaii that you are okay to, if you choose to end your life, you have to find a doctor that actually would support that. But then, to be honest, if I think about, I'm pretty sure you're aware of Mr. Oh my God, they really help you to do it. You heard about Kiborkian, right? I forgot what his name. I don't know if he's still alive because I haven't heard anything from him. He's like a menace. He's been like, it's a no-no to help somebody go harakiri or kill themselves. I don't know where he is now, but sorry, there we go again. Living in a city, you get to hear ambulance every 15 minutes. um they have this thing. There is a law that actually not being, it's not being, everybody doesn't, it wasn't aware of it. Even my fellow nurses, they don't even know about it. But there's a law that if you want to end your life, like for instance, if you have a debilitating disease that there's no cure at all, and your prognosis is really poor. Like for instance, you have cancer, you have end stage Parkinson's disease, anything that has to do with, there's no way of you returning to your best life or whatever. There's a law here that you can do that, but they don't really like promote it. I don't know why. And coming from working in the medical field, working in the healthcare, I, as a nurse, I'm not even my kind of job. They don't tell us to do that. We don't promote that. What we promote is like healthy living and living healthy and happy and not die, right? Take care of your patient, blah blah blah. But from my experience nowadays, to be honest, the quality of life the people have now, it's horrible. It's terrible. I bet you if you live in Japan, countries like Japan, you live somewhere like in the Philippines, or they don't know it, but they have it the best, I think. Like, so what if you get sick, and you'll die. But here, it's just like, it's not legal for you to be promoting suicide. Like, they promote people from not getting into suicidal things. Like, you can't kill yourself. That's the bottom line. And that really bothers me because, to me, if you have a horrible quality of life, we're not supposed to be talking, this is getting sad, Bobby. Like, this is really sad. But if a person, I think, to me, if a person has a really bad quality of life, and then you can't wipe your butt, you can't even take care of yourself, you can't wipe your own snot, or you can't even wipe your own mouth, I don't see the point of living. But I know that there are people that really are trying their best to stay alive, and I really feel for those people who really want to do it. Like, they try their best to stay alive and be alive. But there are also people that are so negative, that are so able to move around, and they can just still, do things for themselves, but they refuse. They have been caught telling veterans if do much cheaper if they use the service die rather than the cost of government. That is so sad, though, don't you think? I mean, I I actually take care of those people. I've taken care of veterans who are like in their 50s or in their early 60s, and they have PTSDs, and they have all other, like if you go to a war and then you end up having all this emotional issues and mental issues because of the war that you don't want to get into, but unfortunately your government actually tell you to go. There's no, and I don't know how to help these guys, but except, just try to be nice to them, try to do my job, make them feel better and show that you give a shit once in a while. Like, it's really hard. Like, it's tough. And to me, but there are other places, to be honest, there are other places in the world that have, but that's why it's why I want to move. The government are gone crazy. Honestly, you're not the first one who said that, though. Like, they're not, you're not the only one who actually said that, that they want to move to US because, but I don't know, because probably I don't feel it. I'm not into that position yet, that my own government has to tell me, why don't you just go kill yourself or something like that. We never get to that part yet, but I'm pretty sure one of these days we're gonna have some sort of law that will say, you know what, it's okay for you to go if you want to. um that is the type of thing that I actually had a hard time talking about, because in the kind of job that I do, I am pro life. Like, I'm pretty much, like, I have to push that as a nurse. I have to push that idea where it's good to live. It's good to be alive. It's a God's given gift to be alive. But then, before you can even, for some people, they have depression, and before you can even get into that, depression, you have to tell yourself, what are the reason why I have to go on, like goals, or your how do I say the word, motivation to live in this country. I mean, into this earth, not this country. Like, personally, like for me, I know, like, my diagnosis, I have diabetes. Although I'm not like, I have debilitating issues with diabetes. No, I'm not into that stage yet. But I try my best to stay, away from getting sick or take care of myself in order for me to probably live. But come on, I know the prognosis. If you're diabetic, you could either die. You're gonna go. I really had to be honest. I don't know if it, to be honest, it's hard to be a nurse if you actually think about the kind of responsibility that I have for these people. Like, you gotta have like a lot of patience. Like, you have to have, you have to go in and smile like you're a freaking Miss Universe. Like, hey Bob, how are you doing today? Did you sleep okay? Oh, really? Oh, how did I go? You have to, and you can't pretend, Bob. Like, you really, to be honest, you can't pretend. Like, you can't really pretend that you're happy. I mean, you have to show as soon as you get into the uniform, you clock in, you have to really psych yourself up and say, this is just a job, and you always have to remember that the reason why you're here because they need you, not because I need some sort of validation that I'm a good person, that I'm a happy person, that I am good and I'm gonna make the world better. No, that's not my goal. To be honest, my goal is to go into work, get my job done, do not kill anyone, make changes to somebody else's day. I wouldn't say life, because that's not gonna happen. I have ups and downs. I have times where I go to the bathroom and cry. or go to the stock room and cry, and nobody knows that because the pressure of being a nurse, like the responsibility that they gave us at work. Hello, Tina! Happy Valentine's, girlfriend. Ang haba na ng usapan namin ni Bob. We're talking about my job now. We've been through a lot of stuff already. Especially, to be honest, here's one thing I'm gonna tell you, Bob. I am so happy that you're happy there in Canada. Hello, Canada. Happy Valentine's Day to you. I don't have any plans. So, I'm staying home. I'm watching Netflix after this. What am I saying? I'm so happy that you're okay with you living in Canada by yourself. No wives. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you have a girlfriend, but you're not telling us. It's okay. But you know, a lot of men your age or older, it's so sad. Like how some of them, you can tell when they see me, they're happy to see me, to be honest, because they know that I'm gonna take care of them today. I'm gonna get their meds done, give their pain medicine, blah blah, or whatever. Little things that makes these people, better, happy. That's good enough for me. I cannot go to work being a bitch, or like I had a bad day. I have to set that aside. I have to set aside my personal prejudices. I have to set aside my you know um biases, whatever, because I know these people will need me for something, for medication, a little bit support. And it's hard too, because for us, there's no such thing as, hey, you're doing a good job, hey, blah blah blah. Nobody tells us that good job. And I know in deep inside, my bosses are assholes. Sorry if they're watching, but to be honest, what really psyched me up to go to work today is because, I know I'm gonna be needed. I know I can do the job. I know I can make them feel a little bit better, even though they feel like grumpy, or, they're feeling bad, or they're emotionally battered. A lot of them can do things for themselves, except some of them totally gave up because they felt like nobody gives a shit about them, especially spouses, ex-wives, ex-girlfriends. You know, I can see it in their faces, especially men from 60 to 80 years old. The 90-year-old one, I'm not really concerned about, because some of them, either they're too sharp still, or they're gone. Their minds are gone. Their needs are like basic feeding, the bathing, and just to stay alive. They see a pretty face like this, they're happy. I'm kidding. I'm not saying like I'm super pretty, but all I'm saying is, if you give these people just one, treat them kind. That's what matters to me. I don't really care about any I don't need to have like some sort of recognition or anything like that, because regardless of what I do every day, whether I do it or not, which is and predominantly most of the time I do it, like 95% I do my job. And if I'm behind with your meds, your pain medication, I'm so sorry, because I got 10 other things to do, and Dr. Kilmore is right over there trying to grill me. But all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, I still get paid. That's the bottom line. And that's what matters to me, to get paid. And of course, it's really hard to do a job when your heart and your mind is not really into it. All you do is F this, F that. Prettiest internet friend I have. Oh, thank you, Bobby. Thank you. How long we've been good friends? It's been 3 years, bro. 3 years. Is it 4 years now? I started in 2018, actually. 2018 in YouTubing, and I've been on TikTok a lot, but then lately I still love being Mata. Kamusta na? Long time no see, girlfriend. I've been on TikTok a lot, but then I love to be in YouTube still. That's why, even if I'm like slowing down on uploading things, I don't do the beach thing anymore, because I just don't have the time. I couldn't find time to do the beach thing. So yeah, I'm still here, and I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna be here. Not because I wanted money over the internet or what, or I want attention or anything. I just wanna do something, you know, like talking right now. Okay lang, Sisi, listening to your kwento. Wala naman ako masyadong makakwento, sister. Diyos ko, Lord. Walang happening. Si Joable may trabaho. So, It's okay. Andito ka naman, and Bob is here, and Mengay is here. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. So what's your, plano nyo? Wala kayong plano dyan. How's the weather in Canada, by the way? Is it warmer or is it cooler still? We have a really weird um weather now. We used to have like a really typically sunny weather, but then lately it's been raining. It's been raining a lot. Like literally we had like power outage. And then once we have power outage, like everybody like they freaked out because they don't have internet. Elevator doesn't work, air conditioner doesn't work, but I don't care. I have a fan behind me, so I'm okay. So okay lang yan, no plans for VD. May work kasi si Habi. Okay lang yan, sister. Tinawagan ko lang. I just called Jowa and then just greet him because he's working still. Half day lang ako ngayon. So, yeah. Guess what? My 12-year-old wanted to go to Canada. And then I wanted to go back to the Philippines and visit. And I had a long conversation with his dad this morning. Like, he wanted to go on vacation, and then I said, oh yeah, I want to go on vacation too, but then the problem for his part is money, and he's like kind of like telling me, oh, can I borrow money? No, if you can't afford a vacation, don't go on vacation. But I can go to Niagara Falls, but on the American side. But I don't know what else is there in Canada though. Like ano pa ba ang pwede other than the snow or the nice buildings and everything? What do you think of the what you call this? The French side ng Canada. Because I really wanted to go to France, but hindi ko pa, I don't think I can afford it right now. Mas bet ko talagang pumunta sa Pilipinas because Philippines, I think it's the best. Kasi nga masarap ang pagkain, tapos medyo afford natin ng konti. But then, to go to Canada itself probably gonna cost me $1,200. To go to the Philippines is less than 1,000. But then you can save more because syempre, punta ka sa probinsya, it's a lot cheaper. And then, plus, I'm pretty sure hotels in Canada are expensive too. No? Hindi ko lang sure. So, kamusta yung mo? Kamusta yung, what you call that? Your reels on Facebook. For some reason, I'm not into it. I just like to post and irritate people. That's it. Other than that, parang Quebec. Quebec City, French-speaking place in Canada. Quebec. Yeah, but then it's not France though. I still like France, like croissant. I want to go eat croissant in France. Pretty cities, all this in Canada, but expensive. I know. See, the thing is, why everything has to be so expensive? Why everything has to be like so unreachable? Like I swear to God, I just wanted to go to France just to eat croissant. I don't know. In the Philippines, they don't have good croissant either. I think the closest one, I don't know. I'm so snooty when it comes to those things, like the baked goods. I try to make croissants, but then it doesn't really turn out expensive. Talaga mag-lax mo. I know. When I was actually in the countryside or in the province in the Philippines, it's so cheap, like son of a gun. Like it's so cheap that to the point that I just don't want to come back to the US anymore. I get fresh seafood, I got fresh vegetable, like because being Filipino, you like Filipino vegetable. You don't want to have like Western, I don't know, Bob, because you guys like, what kind of vegetable do you like anyway, Bob? Like, what kind of vegetable do you guys have in Canada? Like, for us in the Philippines, we have like the Asian vegetable and we always like it, no matter what. I can eat your Western cold season vegetable, but not all the time that I would eat it. Because, of course, my God, potato. Jesus Lord. How many dish of potato you can have? Manila's expand like the provinces. Okay, so for potato, you can eat French fries. Okay, turnips. How do you make your turnips? By the way, I had turnips, but I don't really care for it. I guess. You can make French fries. You can make clam chowder. You can make chowder out of it. What else is there? Baked potato with sour cream. I'm salivating now. Sour cream. What else? Sour cream. What else? Beets. Beets is okay, but not all the time. I just don't like that reddish color. Your tongue turns red after that. Uh, Rutabaga. What the frick is rutabaga anyway? Can somebody explain to me what's rutabaga? I don't even know. I love, you know what I like? Okay, I love, probably I like cucumber. I love radish. That round ball, almost like a French radish. The round one, the small one. I remember at one point was on my in my my the time that I really like to plant. I planted radish. Like radish, I don't know why I planted it because I'm so in love with the French radish. They're kind of like a little bit like this big, maybe smaller, and then they have white at the stem part, or sometimes it's round. But here's what I'm gonna tell you: once I planted that radish and I put it like in a long pot, and then they have sprouted, right? And they have the funny leaves, they have the leaves, and I started munching all of them. Sugar snap peas, they're always good, but then they never really grow into a mature sugar snap pea. Why? I eat the shoots. For some reason, I'm like a rabbit who eats those shoots for sugar snap peas. And I love the taste of baby rabbit, not baby rabbit, radish, where we get cherries, apples, pears. See, that's the thing with you guys in the mainland, like in mainland, in northern, let's just say Northern America. That includes your Canada, obviously, but then also you have your colder states, what, Minnesota, Oregon, Washington, um, anything north, like what else are there? Chicago, anywhere above that equatorial line. Do not include Texas and all that because those are hot states. But you guys have good vegetable, to be honest. The lettuces, like I love those lettuces, all kinds, North and South Dakota, yeah, and then Montana. I've never been in those states, but I'm pretty sure. But your growing season is very short, though. You don't have that long season like we have in the Pacific, like here in Hawaii. You can plant beans, different type of beans all year long. The weather is not really super hot, and then also hello, happy Valentine's Day to you, Mister. I forgot your name. Yeah, change your name. Nothing really going on. We're just talking about what are we talking? We haven't talked about lobster yet. I gotta tell you about lobster later in a little bit. Mr. Mitch, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. We're talking about vegetable now, the cold season vegetable. So you have your lettuces, you have different types of carrots and all other vegetable. You have short season for planting those. Your apples, your cherries, your strawberries, God forbid. You guys have a lot. You guys are blessed with those because you can plant it, but not here in Hawaii. Like probably you can plant it somewhere in Maui when they have like a higher level type of like higher elevation, so you can plant those whatever cold season vegetables that you guys have in the mainland, but not for us. So Mr. Mitch is here. How have you been, Mister? You have any plans tonight? You're asking me. I have no plans. Maybe we could get a coffee and share stories about lobster. But anyway, I have to let you know we have lobster here on sale, which is, I don't know if they're like yours, which is like super super fresh, but for us it's like frozen, and they're from Canada. And they're like $12, $11.99 for two. And if I see those, I'll grab maybe half a dozen, and then I'll put them in the freezer and cook them with butter and garlic, and sometimes add a pasta to it. Yeah, and still they're expensive now. So how is everybody doing tonight? Tina, are you still there? I'm doing my live stream because I'm bored. No, I'm not doing my live stream because I'm bored. But I try to film something. As you guys can see, I've been blogging a lot about those are Maine lobster, California's fine lobster. I know it looks different though. It looks different, but I'm pretty sure whatever you have tastes better than the one that we have here, because They're pretty much frozen, just the tail itself, but they're still good. They're still good, like especially on a pasta. Like, oh my god, oh, I had some of that this weekend. Yes, still here cleaning up, getting ready for bedtime. What time is it there in Canada, by the way? It's only, I don't know. I think it's only 4 o'clock here. And then what else? I'm having phone issues. My phone has a lot of memory that I need to delete. I mean, okay. I just get a rat that was size of a cat in my shed. Did you film that? God, I hope that you filmed it. Like, you know, when you go to TikTok, there's a guy on TikTok that actually do a live stream on TikTok, and then he's on the street of New York, and to be honest, 7:51, so it's like almost 5 here in Hawaii, and California is around, what time is it in California? So this guy on TikTok, he every time he he does his live streaming, and I don't know why am I there too. Sometimes I just watch. He had these rats walk, like nonchalantly walk on the street of New York. And I'm like, what the hell? I thought they got rid of that. So why are you having rat problem in your area? I need to put it together in a video. Oh my god, yes, please. Please do that. Like anything that has to do with critters, um, it's gonna be a hit on TikTok, or anything that you put like a some sort of critters that you post on YouTube is still gonna be hit. Put it in your shorts too if you have a shorter one, because not a lot of people are watching YouTube anymore. So I kind of stopped, but then 6:52 p.m. Oh, that's about right. Yeah. Not a lot of people would like to watch YouTube videos. And if you're gonna have outspoken Filipina, happy Valentine's Day to you, Miss Outspoken Filipina. Parang hindi pa tayo friend, but then I'll go bisita yung mamaya. So we've been, me and my friends were actually talking about a lot of stuff now, from being depressed. I'm not one of them. And then you know, work related stuff, how sick I am of working, and then also Valentine's, like, you know, I asked questions earlier, what's the best gift that you could give to your spouse, to your girlfriends, or whatever. Like for me, like I told Bob there earlier, cash is always good. Cash is good because flowers will wilt, and then your chocolate will melt. I shot him with my look. What's that laser sight? I would check it out. Oh, nag-sub ka sa akin. Thank you so much, ha. Thank you so much for very outspoken Filipina. Oh my God, magkakasundo tayo. Yeah. What else? How is the weather doing there up to you guys in California? Because you guys been battered, especially in Northern California. You guys been battered with really bad weather. Like you guys have the flooding, beautiful homes sliding into Pacific Ocean. What the heck is going on? Is it like, are we like, do you think the world is gonna end soon? Because if the world's gonna end soon, somebody should tell me now so I can do stuff that I wanted to do. But that's, I don't know, I'm not gonna even go there. So Miss Outspoken Filipina, do you have any plans for Valentine's Day? I know it's Valentine's Day in the Philippines right now. Here in the US, it's gonna be tomorrow. Mainit, I know that, mainit. I was there in September. Pumunta ako sa Boracay, and then I went to my hometown in Capiz, in Nilonga. I was there for 3 weeks, and I really enjoyed it because I eat a lot of good food. I eat a lot of seafood. Oh my God. I ate, the only thing, it's a pistol. Oh, it's a pistol. You should show us that. You should post like a picture what it's look like. I'm not really good with killing things now. Seawolf. I used to like when I was a kid, probably around 8 or 10, because we don't have such thing as dressed chicken, like, you know, like a fresh chicken that you slaughter, that somebody already killed, and free frozen ones. We used to slit chicken's head. I don't have plans, sis. I am LDR kasi my grandpa is from Capiz. Oh, Antiqueña. What part of Antique though? My family are Antique also. No strong will survive. No, the strong will survive. Did you see my great white? Yeah, I wanted to comment on that one, and that's just I'm kind of like waiting for you to jump into the San Jose. Oh, my family is from shoots, what do you call Sibalom, but I'm from Dumalag, Capiz. I'm actually waiting for you to. I know you dunk your camera into. I saw that. I saw you dunk your camera down underneath the water, but um, I'm waiting for you to stick your head underneath. You know what's? I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna try to teach you what to do because you're a grown man. You're a grown ass man. Uh, what you should have done is you should make a splash, like, make that splashing sound. Okay lang yan, sister. Splashing sound, and then you kind of tap the water. I'm pretty sure the great work, the great white what the great white, not great wife, the great white shark were gonna come to you, and I don't know, maybe it'll do a damage. I know it's like a death wish for you to kind of like tease one and maybe point them in the nose or something, but that's just ridiculous. Please don't do that. you know we still need people like you, so don't do that, please. And don't harm them either. I still watch your videos. I really enjoy your videos because they're hilarious sometimes, and scary, and kind of like, oh my god, why did you do that? But yeah, um, just to be honest, I still couldn't find. Hello, guys. There's 6 people here. Thank you for being here. Please say something if you guys are here. Later, my friend. Good night. Tell Lucy I said hello. Bob. I'll see you in Instagram, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for being here. Have a great night, my dear. Okay, good night. So yeah. What else? Nothing really much is going on. Like, there's 6 people here, but nobody's saying anything. So what do you guys plan? Also, Seawolf, I just have to tell you also that I started drinking, not because I'm depressed or anything like that, but I try to enjoy wine too. So I had the last one I had is Porto. I don't know if that's the kind of wine you like to drink. And I know I have a lot of friends who drink also, but then now I really learn how to appreciate it because it knocks me down really fast after work. I probably have some of that later. I'll have dinner first, and then I'll have that, and then watch more Netflix. So, yung mga kapwa ko Pilipino dyan, kung sino man nandito, magsalita naman kayo kasi naubusan ako ng English. And yeah, what do you guys plan for tonight? I know it's late for some places, but may mga plan ba kayo kasama yung mga mahal nyo sa buhay? Um, Ako po wala. Kasi I have to go to work early tomorrow, so I can't be. I will buy me some flowers and watch and porno. What? I don't know. I think I'm too old for pornography. Uh, Sometimes I felt like I want to be there. Sometimes I feel like should we actually start filming ourselves because we're having so much fun with this thing, and then put them in like some kind of porn sites, and then we'll see how much money we can earn. Oh my god. And maybe pay the rent, 6 months rent out of that. But no, that's not me. You're not gonna find me doing porno. Like, imagine that. Like, how much money do you think those women makes? No, like, like, can you imagine? Like, you can do things, show things at the same time, make money off it. Like, hindi ko ma-imagine talaga. Like, yung mga bagay na pwede natin gawin, na pwede na pagkakakitaan. I have a couple of friends who are actually still on YouTube, but that's all she does, like soft porn. And I'm like, okay, I respect you, and the women aren't making the money for. You think so? You think they don't? Come on now. Like, what's that now that we have nowadays? Not in Pornhub, the other one. OnlyFans. I don't know. um when I think about it, it's just yeah, they show it on TikTok sometimes. They said that they make this much X amount of money for OnlyFans, but I don't know. I'm too old for that shit. You know, I don't know if they still have a market for older person like me. I'm not gonna even go there. Like, I'll probably die. I'll probably just giggle. I'll probably just laugh. You know, but seriously, I'm like blown away with this. You know, but no. Hey, did you know that what's his name? Shoots, who's this guy? Ron Jeremy passed away. He died, like he died about no, he didn't die. Sorry. Take that back. He didn't die. He went to a mental institution because he gone crazy, like he went nuts. So I heard also that he's been harassing women and assaulted women sexually, and then he went to jail for it for a little bit. And the last time I saw him on TV, on the news, he looked like shit. Like, what happened to this guy? This guy act like he is really Mr. Hung or Mr. I don't know. My God, who would want to sleep with that guy? Jesus Christ, no, no. I'm sorry. Why are we talking about porn now? Like, I don't want to talk about porn because we don't want to get kicked out. We don't want to get banned. But then so what else is going on with you guys? Anything exciting, anything, something that we can talk about that you guys want to talk about? Thank you for being here. Yeah, and then I got a few more minutes to go. And then if you guys wanna, I can say please support each other's channel or go to each other's TikTok or Instagram, I guess. Maybe leave a like or comment or whatever. So what have you guys been up to lately? Nothing really going on with my life right now. It's just work, 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 and more work, and work, work, work. So, Madam Tina, are you still there? Are you guys doing live streaming at all? Like live stream? I haven't seen Kuya Pudi do a live stream anymore. I haven't seen a lot of my Team Puday, Kuya Foodies, Kuya Foodie. Yeah, like Kuya Foodie or Tina or anybody, or I miss the times that we have live streaming kahit papano. Like I can only do live stream like not all the time. It's gotta be like on my days off because I cannot do it when I'm working. But I'd love to do it again. Like I do hope that when you guys go do like a live streaming, call me and let me know that you guys are in because hey, I'm in for the fun too. Miss that. I missed it, like especially with sino may mga kasama natin. They're so some of them are so big now. Like si Forest Blog, he's very big. And then who else? Sino pa ba? I don't know, but I like to keep my channel active still, even though especially now that the pandemic is already over. Enjoyed watching your trip. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I enjoyed it very much. To tell you honestly, that was my very first vacation I ever had in a long time. Because I've been working a lot since pandemic started, and then I changed job, and that job really almost drove me crazy. That job of mine is just it's crazy to the point that sometimes I felt like I just want to throw the towel and say screw this. I'm pretty sure there's more to life than just working our asses off. Like it's depressing. Our healthcare system is really broken, and then our system, I don't know if it's gonna get better. But that vacation in the Philippines was really awesome, and I can't wait to go back. I'm planning to go back again this coming June, but I'm not sure yet because it depends on the budget. um, I really love the food. I like the sightseeing, the swimming. Oh my God, I haven't been in the beach in so long, except for that. Since I got back from the Philippines, I never really went to the beach anymore because I've been working a lot too. And then yeah, I think it kind of saved me because I was really to the point that I'm going depressed almost, because I all I do is work and work, and to the point, if you don't mind me asking, what does a trip like that runs? I know you can have family there, so a little cheaper. I don't want to tell me, I understand. The only thing that actually eats up on my butt, no, I'll be happy to talk about it, and I'm glad you asked, because a lot of Filipinos, I'm pretty sure they're gonna see this and say, how much? For the airfare, it cost me like 900. I believe it's like $900 for the airfare, but you have to plan it. So hotels cost me not a lot. Like that hotel, like a massage. Oh, oh God, massage. Oh, why do you have to open your mouth? Why do you have to open your mouth about the massage? Jesus Christ. Okay, let me just explain that one more time. The airfare is like 900, I believe like 980 dollars, but that's not a round trip even. I used Japan Airlines, so I had 5 hour layover in Japan, and then on my way back I had a 16-hour layover. That's really long, but then, I don't get me wrong, I enjoyed that layover, because all I did is like walk around to the shops, little kiosk restaurants, and they have a really nice clean bathroom in, I mean, restroom in Japan. You can take a shower in it. That's 900, let's say like 980. Hotel, the five-star hotel I went into is a Sofitel hotel. It's a French brand, but then they took over the company in the Philippines. So it's like Sofitel is like, they have Sofitel hotel. That's like about $90 per night, and that's, to me, that's a lot. $90 is $90. It's a five-star hotel. The massage, they have a massage. Um, I don't know how to say it. They have like, oh my God, my soul left my body. Like literally, oh, they're the best. And like I did it twice actually, and then the massage cost me, how much is it? $60 for 2 hours, and they told me it's expensive, but you know what? To tell you honestly, it's freaking worth it. Why? These people know how to do it. Like, oh my God, it's the best feeling ever. They know. You just tell them, you have to specify what kind of massage you want, but don't ask me about happy ending, because somebody has to take care of that, not the masseuse. But all I'm saying is the massage part is just, they know how to find your pain in your body. And I swear to God, my eyes just rolled back, and my soul left my body. And if I have to go back there and pay another $980 for an airfare, I'll do it again and again and again and again. Oh my God. And the food was good. And then if you want to go to another places, it's gonna cost you, maybe I'll say like less than $200 for airfare. And again, if you want to book a hotel in different places, you have to book it like 6 months ahead of time. It could cost you between, this is not a five-star hotel, but they're very clean, they're very accommodating, and they're almost like an American standard. And they do speak English. They have, it's gonna cost you probably from $30. The massage sounds like a happy ending. No, it's not. Trust me, it's not. But you know what? I'm pretty sure you had one of those when you go to your Cabo San Lucas. Was it Cabo San Lucas? Well, when you're Mexican trips. But to tell you honestly, they're the best. Like to the point that I was really wanna cry, because my muscle really looked for it. Like my entire body was looking for that massage itself. Let's not talk about happy ending, because maybe the kids are watching. Maybe my 12-year-old is watching and be like, Mommy, what's a happy ending? I don't know. You ask your dad. Yeah, but it's the best. And then the good thing about my vacation, because I didn't really pay a lot from like the cash itself, because nowadays you don't have to like swipe your credit card a lot. They have such thing as, I won't really say crypto wallet. They have this wallet where you load money in. Well, from what I do normally is like I put money in a crypto ATM. I know you're not into Bitcoin. I'm not in. I know you're not into cryptocurrency, but this is what I did prior to that. I put money into crypto, and then it went up, and then I switched it to fiat, which is dollar, and then I converted that dollar into pesos. At that time, Philippine money was very expensive. It was like almost 58 pesos per one. Did you go to any place that you can scuba dive? There are places. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. See, that's one thing that I always wanted to do, even now. I never, I didn't go scuba diving because number one, I can only swim on the shallows, right? Um, I can only do swimming and snorkeling on the shallows. I did that during the pandemic. I did that, but I never really go to the point where, I have to scuba dive. There are places there in the Philippines to do that, like the Puerto Princesa, Coron, Siargao even, and some other Tubataha. Oh my God, Tubataha. Tabata. This is like in southern Philippines. That's one of the place where like the last frontier where they still have the best place to go scuba diving, but you have to book it ahead of time because they don't allow a lot of people just because you can to go there. You got to be educated how to take care of the reefs because it's protected now. It's not like you can just go there. I'm not into that part yet. I just wanted to go swimming and snorkel and see what's going on in, because they're part of the Philippines with the beaches where they have what you call this, almost like Thailand or some part of Australia where they still have good type of swimming places and snorkeling and scuba diving. They have scuba diver and places also, and they will teach you, they will train you, but I don't know if they do it just like how you do it. um, I don't know, to tell you honestly. I'm afraid to go deep down because not of the unknown, but it's just the part that I'm gonna drown or have like some sort of water, get out of the water sickness, like the nitrogen whatever issue. I want to do it correctly. Like if I have a chance to do it here, I probably do it here because we have that in here in Honolulu. You can go for a training and then they will train you for that. I just don't have the time. And I couldn't find anyone around me to do it because, oh, it's too cold or it's too dangerous. The only person who wants to do it is like my brother, and I'm like, I don't want to hang out with my brother. My brother's just annoying. But anyway, yeah, there are places, and then that you can go scuba diving there. But I'm not sure if it's your type of the kind of scuba dive that they do there is like almost like yours. Um, they also have places where you can swim with whale sharks. Uh, the shark with they're like whales, but in like they're like they're whale, but then they call it whale shark. I don't know what they call it, but this is like in Cebu. I always wanted to do that, but when I went to the Philippines, my son wasn't with me, so my I wanted my son to see that. But that's one thing that I wanted to do. Like, I'm hoping to go to Palawan somewhere, maybe this coming June. But again, if I can make like extra fund, then I could do it because I want to do it before, I don't know, before I croak or something. At least I still have my energy, do it. There are some places in the Philippines that I wanted to go. Palawan and Coron is one, but the part that it's really hard to get there sometimes because it costs money and time and energy, and yeah, but I really want to do that, hopefully. And but I know a lot of friends of mine went to the Philippines with their spouses, and they went to the Philippines and they did that in one day. But I just don't want to do it in one day. I just want to see what else is there, because yeah, you can go swimming in Hawaii for so long, for many times, and that's it. It's not like you want to go to, if you want to go to like Great Barrier Reef or other, like Pacific, South Pacific. They're beautiful. I'm pretty sure they're beautiful, but yeah, I hope that answers your question. It's not that much actually when you go to the Philippines, but you have to plan it. You have to plan it if you guys want to go. You have to plan it because again, this is a foreign country for you guys that are so used to California, New York, or anywhere closer, anywhere US. Do not expect that it's gonna be like US where you can have toilets on the corner like what you have here. No, it's not. It's totally different. You gotta have the guts to do that when you go there, because there are things in the Philippines that are not almost the same. I don't know in Thailand, because I know a lot of men, they like to go to Thailand to go for happy ending. They wanted to enjoy young women and lady boys and all other stuff. But I wanted to go to Thailand too to experience the food. Like that's one of my itinerary before I hit 60. Just go to Thailand, go to places where and try their food. And I'm pretty sure they have good beaches too. But then I don't know about that. That's gonna be on the back burner for now. If you're even in California, ever in California, and you want to free dive with the Great White, I'll show you where. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't think I can mess with great whites, because great whites are great whites. They're here too, They're here too, and then they're here, but then we just don't see them. They're hungry. You know why? Not much food are there in the there are not a lot of food now in the open sea. And then we kind of like, us. If, I'm pretty sure you're like, say you give a crap about the environment, but not a lot of people really want to take care of the environment anymore. But those creatures from the deep sea, they're coming in the shore. That's one thing too that I'm afraid of, like. But I hope that's not gonna deter me from going to the beach again, because beach is beach. It's very cleansing. It's very it takes out the gunk from the day-to-day living, like for me. But I haven't done that, which is so sad, because I live like 10 minutes away from the beach, like a stone throw away from the beach. I couldn't even do that, because why? I'm too tired. I'm just too tired. I'd rather come home, take a shower, eat dinner or whatever, and then sleep. So yeah, and that's why I envy you for doing the kind of job that you do, that you still get to see go to the water and get to see all the creatures, nice fish, and kill all that lingcod, or what is that flat fish? I forgot what do you call that. But anyway, I'm getting hungry. Now I feel like I want to eat some I want to eat they don't really have that here, the good kind, fish and chips. I think in order for me to get a fish and chips, I have to go to a restaurant where there's drinking involved, but I don't know. That sounds really good right now. Anyway, this is like a long, long, long ram rambling around. Thank you guys for being here. Meng, Matutina, Bob was here earlier, and whoever else, thank you for being here. Hey, Sea Wolf, thank you for being here also. It's nice talking to you again. I'll see you guys on my next live stream. Yeah, talk to you guys later. And then if you guys just please support my video, just leave a comment. And if you guys have any question, for those people has a question about Philippines, whatever, retirement, whatever, that's my thing for now, like, because I got nothing else to talk about, because I'm not in the beach and I'm not in the Philippines. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Brent, thank you for being here. Matutina, Biker Bob, and whoever else, have a great day. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you. May your heart be happy, and don't eat too much chocolate. Okay, Tina, salamat, sister. I'll talk to you later. And then have a great evening. Aloha, mahalo, masibuku. Salamat. Bye-bye.